I still remember it clearly. A few years ago, I used to boil 2 eggs every morning, thinking I was doing something great for my health. After all, for decades, we've been told that eggs are the king of protein, right? But then, one day, during a routine checkup, the doctor looked straight at me and asked, "Are you sure you're getting enough protein to maintain your muscles?" I laughed and said, "Of course, I eat eggs every day." But he just shook his head. And that day, I learned a truth that completely shocked me. It turns out eggs only provide about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams. Not bad, but definitely not the best. Meanwhile, there are foods that offer 4 to 5 times that amount. The surprising part? Most people don't even realize they exist. Slowly and silently, low protein intake causes our muscles to shrink. Our steps become slower, our legs feel weaker, and simple tasks start feeling harder. This is why I want to share with you the top foods that actually provide more protein than eggs. Starting today, you can use these options to support your body's strength and energy more effectively. Let's begin with something you've probably seen many times, but never realized just how much strength it could provide: Greek yogurt. Non-fat, strained, and surprisingly powerful. You probably heard Greek yogurt is good for you, but most people don't realize just how much muscle-supporting protein is packed into the non-fat strained version. With 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams, it far surpasses a boiled egg, which delivers just about 6.3 grams. That's nearly double the protein with none of the extra fat. What makes Greek yogurt unique is the preparation method. This yogurt is filtered not once, not twice, but 3 times, removing much of the liquid whey and lactose. What's left is a thick, creamy yogurt that's rich in protein and much easier to digest. Consuming at least 20 grams of dairy-based protein daily has been linked to preserving more muscle mass over time, especially when paired with light physical activity like walking. And the best part? Greek yogurt is easy to fit into any routine. Even people with mild lactose sensitivity usually digest it without problems. To get the full benefits, choose a plain non-fat version. Avoid those loaded with syrupy fruit or added sugars. For an extra boost, mix in a spoonful of ground flax seeds, a handful of fresh berries, or blend it into a morning smoothie. You can also use it as a base for dips and salad dressings. Now, let's move on to a food that's been sitting quietly in kitchen cabinets for years without much attention: cooked chickpeas. Per 100 grams, chickpeas deliver around 11.2 grams of protein, easily outperforming eggs when it comes to supporting muscles. But chickpeas bring more than just protein to the table. They are packed with dietary fiber, something eggs completely lack. That extra fiber helps digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and lowers chronic inflammation, important factors for maintaining strength and energy. Replacing animal protein with plant sources like legumes has been shown to reduce muscle loss over time, thanks to lower inflammation and healthier gut bacteria. Chickpeas also provide magnesium, an essential mineral that supports proper muscle contraction and helps muscles recover faster after activity. Without enough magnesium, muscles weaken, tighten, and fatigue more easily. To get the most out of chickpeas, soak them overnight before cooking. This softens them, improves digestibility, and increases nutrient absorption. Once cooked, they can be turned into creamy hummus with olive oil and lemon juice, roasted into crunchy snacks, or added to stews, curries, and salads. Next, we turn to something smaller yet surprisingly powerful: quinoa. Once cooked, quinoa provides about 14 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. That's right, complete protein. Unlike most plant foods, quinoa naturally contains all 9 essential amino acids, the ones the body can't produce on its own. This means the protein in quinoa can actually be used efficiently by the body to rebuild and strengthen muscle tissue. What makes quinoa even more valuable is its high content of lysine, an amino acid crucial for tissue repair and muscle growth. Quinoa is also rich in iron and magnesium, supporting energy production and muscle function at the cellular level. And it's incredibly versatile. Quinoa cooks quickly, absorbs flavors beautifully, and can be added to salads, soups, or served as a hearty side dish. It's easy to overlook simple foods like these, thinking we're doing enough by eating eggs every morning. But knowledge changes everything. By including foods like Greek yogurt, chickpeas, and quinoa, you can easily double or even triple your daily protein intake without feeling like you're overhauling your diet. Each of these foods works quietly to help you feel stronger, more energetic, and more resilient with each meal. And this is just the beginning. There are more foods out there that can help maintain muscle mass and support overall energy levels, many of which have been quietly sitting in kitchens for generations without anyone realizing their true power. By making small, thoughtful changes to your plate, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to stay active, capable, and strong. Sometimes, simple choices make the biggest difference. Whether it's switching your usual breakfast, adding a scoop of yogurt to your lunch, or tossing chickpeas into your dinner stew, every little change adds up to better health over time. These are the foods that fuel not just your muscles, but your life. An amino acid that plays a major role in muscle repair, calcium uptake, and collagen production. According to a 2022 study published in Nutrients, people who added quinoa to their daily meals saw a noticeable 9% boost in leg strength within just 8 weeks, compared to those eating plain white rice. To make quinoa even more effective, soaking it overnight is recommended. This simple step helps lower natural compounds like saponins, which can interfere with nutrient absorption, and boost the amount of protein your body can actually use. When it comes time to cook, swap water for bone broth or low-sodium vegetable stock to add extra minerals and subtle flavor. Adding a touch of turmeric and black pepper during cooking can also provide a gentle anti-inflammatory effect, making every bite even more beneficial. Quinoa is incredibly versatile. It works beautifully in warm grain bowls, savory breakfasts, or mixed into veggie stir-fries. Top it with mushrooms, sautéed greens, or even a soft-boiled egg for a protein-rich, filling meal. And the best part is that just 3/4 of a cup a day can noticeably improve muscle recovery and energy levels, but only if eaten regularly and consistently. Moving forward, there's a protein source favored by athletes yet strangely forgotten in many kitchens. Once you hear what it can do, it's likely you'll never look at it the same way again. Pumpkin seeds are often overlooked, yet they deliver an impressive 19 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's nearly twice the protein you'd get from an equal amount of eggs. But the true strength of pumpkin seeds lies not just in their protein content. They come loaded with magnesium, iron, and zinc, 3 minerals critical for anyone aiming to maintain physical strength and endurance. Magnesium supports proper muscle contractions and helps prevent cramping. Iron plays a key role in ensuring muscles receive the oxygen they need to function effectively and recover after exertion. Zinc helps rebuild muscle tissue and supports the body's recovery systems. Without enough of these minerals, even a high-protein diet can fall short. Your body can't efficiently use protein if these key minerals are missing from your diet. Research published in the Journal of Medicinal Food revealed that eating pumpkin seeds daily helped reduce muscle inflammation by up to 38% in just 12 weeks. That's not merely maintenance. That's actual reversal of chronic inflammation that silently breaks down muscle tissue over time. To get the most from pumpkin seeds, choose the raw, unsalted variety. This helps avoid unnecessary sodium or processing that can diminish their nutritional power. You can easily sprinkle pumpkin seeds over Greek yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or grind them into a creamy, protein-rich seed butter. Their mild, nutty flavor blends effortlessly into both sweet and savory dishes. Next comes a food commonly seen on gym menus but often overlooked in daily meals. When used correctly, it can become a game changer for anyone looking to stay strong, active, and energized. Tempeh delivers 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, far beyond what eggs offer. But its true advantage isn't just the protein amount. It's how the protein is delivered. Unlike tofu, which is made from soy milk, tempeh is made from whole soybeans that have been fermented. And that single step, fermentation, changes everything. Fermentation makes tempeh easier to digest and unlocks extra nutrients that protect muscle tissue from breakdown. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein that the body can easily use to rebuild and strengthen muscle fibers. Tempeh is also naturally rich in leucine, the amino acid that helps trigger muscle growth, a key factor in maintaining strength. And there's an additional benefit often overlooked: gut health. Thanks to its fermentation, tempeh contains probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that live in your digestive tract. These microbes not only help with digestion, but also play a role in how efficiently your body absorbs and uses protein. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people with more diverse and healthy gut bacteria maintained significantly more lean muscle mass over a year than those with less diverse gut health, even when their diets were similar. This means tempeh isn't just feeding your muscles, it's helping your digestive system unlock the fuel that powers them. Tempeh is simple to work into meals. Slice it thin and pan-sear with tamari or apple cider vinegar to bring out its rich, savory flavor without adding unnecessary sugars or oils. You can crumble it into stir-fries, layer it in sandwiches, or toss it over salads. Its firm texture and nutty taste make it a satisfying substitute for meat in nearly any recipe. Moving into a whole new category of protein, spirulina is quietly becoming a powerful food source for building strength and energy. For every 100 grams, spirulina delivers a jaw-dropping 29 grams of protein, nearly triple the protein content of eggs. But it's not just the quantity of protein that makes spirulina so valuable. Studies show that up to 85% of the protein in spirulina is bioavailable, meaning your muscle can absorb and convert it into usable strength more easily than many other protein sources, even animal-based ones. Spirulina also contains all 9 essential amino acids, along with a particularly generous dose of leucine, which is essential for triggering muscle repair and growth. Beyond its protein content, spirulina is rich in antioxidants, B vitamins, iron, and magnesium, supporting energy production and reducing oxidative stress on muscle cells. Just a spoonful of spirulina powder added to smoothies, juices, or even soups can deliver a significant protein boost alongside essential micronutrients. The dense nutritional profile of spirulina allows it to work not just as a protein source, but also as a comprehensive support for the body's recovery and endurance systems. And thanks to its easy-to-digest form, it starts working rapidly once consumed. Consistent use of spirulina, even in small amounts, can support muscle strength, recovery, and overall energy levels in ways that more common protein sources often can't match. Each of these foods, quinoa, pumpkin seeds, tempeh, and spirulina, offer not just high protein levels, but also unique nutritional benefits that work together to support the body's strength and resilience. By integrating them into daily meals, even in small portions, it's possible to significantly improve physical performance, muscle recovery, and overall well-being without relying solely on traditional protein sources like eggs or meat. These foods are more than just alternatives. They are powerful allies in building lasting strength and sustained energy. It's time to rebuild. But spirulina doesn't stop at protein. It also works to fight one of the silent enemies of muscle health, inflammation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation can quietly slow down muscle repair and accelerate muscle loss over time. Fortunately, spirulina contains a unique compound called phycocyanin, which was shown in a 2022 study to lower C-reactive protein levels by up to 32%. C-reactive protein, or CRP, is a key marker for inflammation in the body. Lowering it means faster healing and better muscle maintenance. At the same time, spirulina boosts nitric oxide levels in the body. This helps to improve blood flow, allowing more nutrients and oxygen to reach muscle fibers exactly when they need them. Faster delivery of nutrients means quicker muscle repair and growth. The good news is you don't need to consume large amounts of spirulina to benefit from it. Adding just a teaspoon to a morning smoothie with banana, spinach, and walnuts can work wonders. You can also stir spirulina into warm oatmeal right after cooking, or mix it into homemade energy bowls made from dates, seeds, and nut butter for a protein-rich snack. Even a small, consistent daily amount can noticeably improve muscle strength, energy, and recovery within just a few weeks. Hemp seeds are another protein powerhouse. Offering around 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, hemp seeds are not only protein-rich, but also a complete protein source. This means they contain all 9 essential amino acids in the correct proportions needed for muscle building and repair. That's a rare quality among plant-based foods. Even quinoa, often praised for being a complete protein, doesn't match hemp's amino acid profile as precisely. This balance matters. As the body becomes more resistant to protein absorption over time, using efficient, complete protein sources like hemp can make a significant difference. Hemp seeds also offer more than protein. They are a rich source of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA. This unique fatty acid has been shown to support joint health, reduce inflammation, and even promote mental clarity. Omega fatty acids in hemp seeds help support heart health, enhance brain function, and protect the body's cells from damage. Their benefits go far beyond muscle repair. Using hemp seeds is easy. Just a spoonful sprinkled over warm vegetables, stirred into oatmeal, or blended into a smoothie adds a boost of protein without any effort. Their mild, nutty flavor blends easily with both sweet and savory dishes. And because hemp seeds are soft and easy to digest, they work well even for people with sensitive stomachs. However, avoid cooking hemp seeds over high heat, as their delicate oils can break down and lose some of their nutritional benefits. Moving on, seitan stands as a powerful protein option that delivers strength at a cellular level. Known as wheat meat, seitan is a dense, meat-like food made from vital wheat gluten. It provides an incredible 39 grams of protein per 100 grams, putting it on par with the highest protein cuts of meat, but without the saturated fat or heaviness that animal products can bring. What makes seitan particularly impressive is how easily the body can break it down and absorb the protein. During processing, most of the starch and fiber from wheat are removed, leaving behind pure, concentrated protein. This is especially useful when digestion is slower or when meals need to be simplified. Seitan offers protein that's quick to absorb and easy to use for rebuilding and maintaining lean muscle. Plant-based protein isolates like seitan have been shown to help people retain significantly more lean muscle compared to traditional mixed diets. Not only is seitan filling, but it's functional, delivering high-quality protein efficiently. Seitan is also low in fat and carbohydrates, making it an ideal protein source for anyone managing blood sugar levels, cholesterol, or weight. It provides protein without extra calories or blood sugar spikes. Its texture is satisfying, chewy, and hearty, closer to meat than tofu or tempeh. Cooking with seitan is simple. Slice it into stir-fries, pan-sear with garlic and olive oil, grill it into strips, or roast it with your favorite marinade for a flavorful, plant-based barbecue. To increase its nutritional benefits, pair seitan with vegetables rich in vitamin C, like bell peppers or kale. The vitamin C helps the body absorb non-heme iron from the seitan more effectively, ensuring that you're not just getting protein but also supporting healthy iron levels for better energy and endurance. Now, if seitan surprises you, the next food takes protein to an entirely new level. Aged for over a year, it's not just delicious but also uniquely structured to help your body absorb and use protein more efficiently. Parmesan cheese is often seen as a topping, but it's actually one of the richest protein sources you can find. Delivering an impressive 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, Parmesan beats eggs, most cuts of beef, and has more than twice the protein found in milk or cottage cheese. The true strength of Parmesan cheese lies in its concentrated, aged form. The long aging process breaks down the proteins into smaller, easy-to-digest fragments, allowing the body to absorb and utilize the protein more efficiently. In fact, Parmesan's unique structure helps your body absorb protein up to 30% better than some cuts of meat. Its rich profile of calcium and phosphorus also supports bone strength, which complements its muscle-building benefits. Using Parmesan cheese is simple. A small amount goes a long way. Grate it over pasta, sprinkle onto salads, mix into soups, or enjoy it with fresh fruit as part of a balanced meal. Its salty, umami-rich flavor enhances a variety of dishes, making it easy to include regularly. Just remember, because it's nutrient-dense, a little is all you need to get the benefits without overdoing sodium intake. These foods, spirulina, hemp seeds, seitan, and Parmesan cheese, each offer unique combinations of protein and supporting nutrients that work together to fuel the body's strength and recovery systems. Whether blended into smoothies, stirred into meals, or enjoyed as simple additions to daily dishes, they provide the building blocks needed for maintaining and rebuilding muscle, improving energy, and supporting overall vitality. With small, consistent changes, these powerful foods can help support physical performance and overall health. It's how easily your body can use it. Because Parmesan is aged for 12 to 36 months, the proteins inside are already partially broken down into free-form amino acids. That makes digestion much easier. Enzyme production can slow over time, and foods that are pre-digested through aging, like Parmesan, reduce the strain on your digestive system. A 2019 study found that amino acids from aged cheeses like Parmesan are absorbed nearly 30% more efficiently than from regular meat. That means you get more benefits from every bite, with less work for your body. Parmesan also delivers a generous amount of leucine, the amino acid essential for triggering muscle protein synthesis. The process that actually builds and repairs muscle fibers. Just 30 grams of Parmesan cheese can provide over 1.5 grams of leucine, enough to meet the minimum threshold needed to initiate muscle growth after eating. To unlock Parmesan's full nutritional potential, try grating fresh Parmesan over warm roasted vegetables, stirring it into omelets, or sprinkling it over whole grain bowls. When Parmesan touches warm food, it releases more of its natural aroma and flavor, making meals more enjoyable. And you don't need much. Just a few tablespoons are enough to deliver a powerful protein boost without overwhelming the meal or adding unnecessary calories. But next is a food that few people think about, yet it surpasses all the others. It doesn't come from the dairy aisle, nor is it found in the meat section. This protein source is rich, dense, and delivers a form of protein that muscles crave. Almost no one uses it. But once you understand its power, it might just change the way you view protein forever. Dried fish powder is made by dehydrating lean fish like cod or pollock until the water is completely removed. What remains is a fine powder that's almost entirely protein, 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's nearly twice as much as eggs, more than chicken breast, and even higher than many popular whey protein supplements. Yet, dried fish powder remains largely unknown and underused. The protein in dried fish powder is absorbed quickly and efficiently, allowing your muscles to begin using it almost immediately for repair and growth. In a 2020 clinical study, participants who consumed dried cod powder daily, without changing their exercise habits, gained 19% more lean muscle mass in just 10 weeks. No pills, no intense workouts, just high-quality, usable protein that the body can put to work fast. What makes dried fish powder even more powerful is its concentration of essential amino acids, especially leucine, the key trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Research has shown that many diets fall short on leucine, especially when relying on typical meals. Yet just 25 grams of fish powder provides over 3 grams of leucine, far exceeding the amount needed to stimulate muscle growth. And because the powder form blends easily into many foods, it's simple to use daily without disrupting your usual meals. You can stir dried fish powder into soups and stews, mix it into mashed vegetables, or even blend it into savory oatmeal for a protein-rich breakfast. It stores well, doesn't spoil easily, and requires no chewing. This makes it convenient not only for everyday meals, but also for anyone looking to add protein without bulk or heavy ingredients. When choosing dried fish powder, opt for a food-grade version that contains no added salt, artificial flavors, or preservatives. Pure, unflavored fish powder gives you all the muscle-building power without unnecessary additives. This isn't just a food, it's a therapeutic tool for rebuilding strength and maintaining muscle, especially during the years when muscle naturally becomes harder to maintain. Now, you know there are complete protein sources far beyond eggs. From humble chickpeas to dried fish powder, these foods aren't just about adding protein to your plate. They help rebuild strength, improve recovery, and support muscle growth with every meal. Even one small change in your daily routine can bring real benefits.